Hey guys, it's me again, Arlene slash Delicious Delights. How are you guys doing? Hopefully well. Yeah, I want to do another review here. I'm kind of on a roll, so I'm just gonna go with it. And yeah, so today's review is going to be a flanker. It is the newest, one of the newer releases from the house of Tiffany and Co. This is called Tiffany and Co. Intense. So this has been out for a while. I think in Holland it was out before Christmas, around that time in the holidays. Um, but yeah, I finally have time to review it. Let's get this on my skin. Ooh, okay, so I have, just for the record, I have reviewed the other Tiffany & Co. signature. I can link that for you guys down there. And I didn't really enjoy that one so much. It was okay, but it wasn't my cup of tea. So now they came out with an intense version. And you guys, I didn't like the signature one, but I do really enjoy the intense version. So I don't know what's going on with me. I don't have the signature version here to compare the two. But I think that I'm starting to like musk perfumes a lot more, at least perfumes with musk in them, as long as they don't smell like the run-of-the-mill lady musk that I smell in a lot of new perfumes. Then I'm starting to really enjoy musky smells. So Tiffany & Co. Intense, the opening is really nice. So basically it's like a creamy sweet musk smell in the opening. The creaminess in here reminds me of like a creamy coconut, but after looking at the notes, it's actually a pear. So I guess if you can imagine, like, take a pear and like smash it into a creamy kind of texture, maybe add some milk in there as well. That's what the creamy part of this opening smells like. The sweetness in here reminds me of the sweetness that you can smell in body products. So for example, if you were to buy, I know this is really vague, but if you were to buy like a slightly sweet scented shampoo, like Johnson and Johnson, or you know, like baby shampoos, they have like a more milder sweet kind of smell. Or if you can imagine a sweet mild lotion smell, that's what the sweetness smells like to me. And finally, the musky part of this perfume. The musky part isn't warm to me. It's like a cooling kind of musk. It's not super cold, but it has like this cooling feeling, almost like a minty, fresh musk. So you put those all together, the creamy, sweet musk, and it smells really, for me, it smells really good. I like it. It's quite creamy. I keep on saying that. It's quite milky, but at the same time, it's not heavy or dense or cloying. It's called intense, but to me, it doesn't feel like an intense version of anything. It feels like a eau de parfum kind of thing. So it's quite milky, at the same time it's quite airy, and it has this air of transparency to it. Along with the creamy sweet musk, in here I also get a sweet powder smell. It's very slight though, it's kind of like in the background. But yeah, it's all of that together, it just smells really nice. Comparing this musk to, like, say for example, the musk in Narciso Rodriguez fragrances, it's completely different. If you guys are familiar with the Narciso Rodriguez musks, the musk in here is just a different kind of musk. Like, I don't even know what I would call it, but it's not like that if that's what you were kind of expecting. So for me, the perfume does not really evolve that much. It's not super linear, but it's pretty constant on my skin. It's a very elegant and sophisticated and classy kind of musk. Throughout the entire fragrance, but I mean, throughout the entirety of this fragrance on me, it remains creamy, and I really, really love that about this fragrance. The sweetness also remains, but I do get a touch of patchouli that comes in around the mid and the dry down. It's a nice one though. It doesn't really overpower anything. It just kind of just adds a little bit of like a grounding to this perfume. So later in the dry down, it does get warmer on my skin. Like in the beginning, it was a nice cooling, almost minty fresh kind of musk, but it dries down and it gets really warm, and it's very cozy, and the sweetness in here to me is extremely addictive. It doesn't smell like perfumey, like it just smells like a very, very nice second skin. A creamy second skin with a beautiful milky texture and this beautiful slight sweet powderiness. And that's basically Tiffany & Co. Intense, in my opinion. I do like this one, you guys. It's something like, I don't own a lot of musky fragrances in my collection. I have like the Narciso Rodriguez musk, and then I have the L'Absolu, and then I have a bunch of decants of many of the other Narciso Rodriguez fragrances. But I think if I wanted like a different variation of musk, I would get this. But I also really like the Musk Diamant. So my tastes are changing at the moment. I'm noticing. I'm not very impressed with a lot of designer fragrances, but also I'm starting to be even less impressed with niche fragrances. And knowing how expensive niche fragrances are, although I really love smelling them and testing them and challenging my nose, I mean, the niche side of perfumery, they are starting to pump out just as much bad releases, you know, bad new releases just as much, or maybe even more so than the designer side. So I'm slowly like walking back to where I began with this hobby, where I was testing a lot of cheaper fragrances, designer fragrances, and I'm realizing that, you know, niche, well, I already knew this, there's no like which is better, niche or designer, but I'm really getting more drawn to designer ones, and even more so designer fragrances before Lady Musk came in. So like say I don't know, before, like older than 5 years ago, and that's not even old, I know, but I am really enjoying discovering or rediscovering those perfumes, because a lot of those, to be honest, are better than the super ridiculously expensive niche fragrances that I'm smelling nowadays. Now, I'm not going to ever stop testing niche fragrances, even the expensive ones. I just love smelling things, whether they're inexpensive, celebrity, designer, niche, like ultra niche and super hard to find. I'll smell anything, and it doesn't matter what, like, I just like to smell things. But I don't know, you guys, I think that in the next couple of, I don't know how long, maybe it's just a phase, I think I will be focusing more a little bit with the designer, or like old designer or older classics, rediscovering those, reviewing those, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think I'll be talking about those and new releases as well. I love talking about new releases because I'm excited. I enjoy, like, say for example, I'm totally getting off topic here, I know. Hope you guys don't mind. I was really excited about the Hermes Sur la Lagoon, in Jardin Sur la Lagoon. So I want to share my thoughts with you guys about those things. So I'm really excited now to share my thoughts with new releases, and I think it's just fun, and that's the whole point of this hobby, is to have fun and just to just enjoy. There's too many I'm totally getting off topic, but anyways, that's what's probably going to be coming up on my channel. Probably just a lot of designers, maybe some some celebrity scents that might be fun to smell and share my thoughts with. Maybe the older designers, maybe I said that already. Some new releases, because I don't know, I'm just really into it right now. And so I will sprinkle in some niche here and there as well. So I am blabbing now, I know. But anyways, Tiffany Co. Intense, definitely worth a sniff, especially if you didn't really enjoy the signature, then you might enjoy this. But maybe it's just me, my tastes are changing, I don't know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless. I'm sorry about the wretchedness. I was like, I'm still gonna go biking around here. It's a beautiful day. And enjoy the weather and enjoy life and enjoy perfumery and enjoy making videos. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos soon, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. See ya. Bye bye.